Good morning. If you're catching this on the rebroadcast, my name is Melissa and I am a lifestyle consultant. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you're having a fantastic day today. Hey, Betty. So I want to talk to you about, so let me give you a bit of background info. I'll give you a moment. Hey guys, thanks for joining. If you double tap the screen, it sends a flutter of hearts and that lets me know if this is a good topic or not, and then I can continue with it. And also, if you have questions and I kind of miss it during the scope, you can always send me a tweet at Melissa LA And so I want to talk about, about emotions and how your emotions can actually be hurting your body. And so in our home, we've been going through a lot of decision making, and sometimes when you're making really, really big decisions, hey guys, thanks for joining. If you swipe up or swipe to the right, you can actually share this with all of your friends and followers because I love meeting new people. So we've been going through a lot of decision making, and sometimes what happens when you're making a lot of decisions is you go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And I notice sometimes that I just feel, sometimes decisions, they just kind of make you feel sick. You kind of just feel awful and you're not sure why. It's not intentional, and so I started researching, like, why do I feel like this during this whole process? I mean, it's really taking a toll on me. And so what I ended up, thank you, honey. What I ended up learning was your emotions, they can hurt you. Like, for real, hurt you. You can actually, like when you're angry, okay, like, I don't know if you saw the movie Inside Out, and I relate to the movie Inside Out a lot. I watch it with my kids, and I feel like all my emotions have a face, but that's besides the point. So the big one that really got me was fear. And when you're scared of something, it actually causes your kidneys, believe it or not, to feel a little weak. And that's kind of scary, right? Because your kidneys do a lot. And I know from me personally, when I'm worried or something's happening, my stomach feels like, oh my God, it's horrible. And guess what I found in my research? Your stomach actually, it really is a real thing. Like, it's not just happening to me. It can happen to a lot of people. Your stomach, it can actually start to get weak and sick because you're worried. Can you believe that? So if you feel sick to your stomach because you're worried about something, legit, it's a real thing. You're not the only one. And stress. Like, we all know about stress. We all know about the effects of stress and what stress can do to us, and the things like people eat chocolate and do all kinds of stuff because of stress. But really, it's because stress actually, it hurts our hearts and our minds. And the stuff, what is that? Oh, enjoy. The stuff that stress can attack us on so many levels. And it makes sense to think about stress as it affects your heart and your brain, because stress kind of just, like, if you have something that's going on, it can really just take over your entire mind. I mean, sometimes when I have something going on and I feel overwhelmed or it's really just stressing me out, it's on my head, it clouds my judgment, and I do get a little emotional because I feel like, especially if it's something near and dear, it does break your heart in a sense. And so another one that I don't know, I've never experienced it, but they say grief weakens your lungs. I didn't really do much research on that, but I think it's a good one if you find that if you have a respiratory issue and you are hit with a bout of grief and you feel like your respiratory issues are probably affected or not feeling well, it's probably something you should look into. And another one is your liver, and anger messes up your liver. I can see that happening. I think anger messes with everything, to be quite honest. But I just thought I would share that with you because I know for me, we've been going through a lot of crazy decision making in this house, and it has made my stomach turn. It has taken over, and it legit has taken over my head. Like that's all I can think about. And I find that when I have to make really, really big decisions, I make them into humongous issues, and I kind of overanalyze what's happening or why I have to think about it in this light. And so when I went hunting for fact, because it's just kind of what I do, I couldn't believe it, but this was actually for real. But on a brighter note, sunshine, love, happiness, kindness, they heal your mind and your body. You know, you laugh, you watch a really funny Vine video, or you're on YouTube and you kind of see something funny. It actually just it completely blocks whatever's stressing you on your head, and you feel good because you're laughing. You know, I have a couple of people that I follow that if I know, you do too, baby? I feel you. You're always happy. Yeah. So, anyways, all I'm trying to say is if you have a crappy day, find someone who makes you laugh, or go out with friends, or if you just kind of feel like you want to be on your own, you can still be happy on your own. Do something happy. Do something that makes you happy. If you have a craft or a hobby that you really, really like, go for it. Do it, because if that brings you peace of mind, who doesn't want more peace of mind? I do. Like, for example, my big stress reliever is photographs. I love taking photographs. It's my favorite thing to do. It takes me out and about. It forces me to explore new skills. And that's something that I like to do. I'm not a professional photographer, although sometimes I like to think I am. I'm not. So anyways, that's my little spiel for now. I'll probably be on again later, but I thought that I was pondering over my info and all my findings last night, and I'm like, you know what, I have to share this with all my cool people, because yeah, it's really cool stuff. So my little tidbit for you is we can't avoid the headaches and heartaches of the world, but if we know that they're affecting certain organs in our body that help us stay and live beautiful and be awesome, then let's try to find a way to deflect the crazy, deflect the stress, deflect all the crappy stuff. All right? I know sometimes it's impossible. As you can tell, I learned over the weeks, and I'm still kind of going through my decision making. But what you do is you have to find a way to rationalize it, and you have to find a way to make sure that it's going to bring you back to a place of center, a place of being happy, and having you move forward. Because the last thing we need is crap in our life that's gonna bring us down. I'm Melissa, lifestyle consultant. I help my clients and my friends achieve ultimate fitness success with their weight loss journeys. I teach people how to eat clean, and I really love cleaning up recipes. So if you have a family recipe that's totally bad, but you love it and can't get it out of your life, and you want me to try and tackle it and make it really, really healthy for you, send me a tweet at MelissaLAFit, and I will do my best to do that for you.